Now, how will this registration take place? How will you register for CET? You will go to the portal cetonline.karnataka.gov.in. For other people to update or to enter the data or to change the data, that possibility always remains. Okay, previous year data option. Yeah, this is important. This year, I think they are trying to add they are going to do it for Aadhaar connection. Now, how will this registration take place? How will you register for CET? After that, step 4 in the application filling will be, you'll give you Aadhaar card details. You have to give consent for verification. That's okay. That's one part. There you will have admissions there, registration. Click on that. It will show you this form. You are definitely a new user. If yes, then register here. You start the application process. You select your board, whatever is your board, yes or no, options will be there. In Kannada, they will write hauda or illa. Hauda antare yes, illa antare no. If you are watching this video and you are from outside Karnataka, good way to increase your Kannada vocabulary. Now, SSLC. So, click yes or no based on your board. You can go for, in Kannada, they write hauda or illa. Hauda antare yes, illa antare no. You can learn Kannada if you are from outside Karnataka through this video itself. Now, step 2 will be SSLC registration number. See, enter your Karnataka SSLC registration number. If you have given that, they will fetch the entire data from the background itself. You click on verification, they will verify the data, auto fetching your details, and then you can download your form. If you are from CBSE, ICSE, then just enter your passing registration number. And if you want documents to be verified, in that case, you just go to the college where you studied from 12th, from, or you can go to the nearest government PU college and get it verified. Now, step 3, enter candidate details. These all details are there. SATS number important. If you have got SATS number mentioned, you have got it available. You might have studied from CBSE, but you have got SATS number. Definitely from SSLC, I think you'll have. The moment you enter the SATS number, you don't have to enter your study details that from this year, these schools have studied. This all will be auto-fetched. Your application filling time will be reduced. If you don't have the SATS number, enter all this data manually. Every year what you have studied. Where did you study? And this all detail. And please remember that this should be matching. This we have already discussed earlier. Okay, must match with the SSLC and Aadhaar card. Just a re-emphasization of that. Aadhaar card verification. After that, step 4 in the application filling will be, you'll give you Aadhaar card details. You have to give consent for verification. That's okay. That's one part. No, I agree. You don't agree, you can't download the applications also. OTP will be sent to your registered mobile number. This must have been updated, which is there available with you now. Otherwise, again, you will waste time. You'll have to wait. Enter OTP and click submit, confirm the Aadhaar verification number. This we have discussed already. Step 5, mobile and email ID. Same process. Give your email ID, get it verified. Again, give your mobile number, email ID and get it verified. These credentials must remain active until admission completion. That is important. Whatever is the email ID or mobile number that you give, you must have access to that till the counseling process ends and you have got admission. Because any kind of communication will come to that. Now upload the photograph. Your photograph should be less than 50 KB. Okay, within 50 KB, and JPEG and PNG format is allowed. Okay, what is that? CAPTCHA. Okay, that's fine. You can take care of the registration complete. Once your registration is done, after this, you will be able to get the application number that you have applied through, okay, SMS on registered number and the email at registered email address. So this will give you complete clarity that your registration is complete. But this is only one stage. Registration done. What about application? Okay, these all should be kept safe all the time. Application filling. How do you do it? Go back to home page, log in through the details that you just now entered while registering for CET. Now enter your application number which is given to you, which is just downloaded, and password. Enter the OTP and then access is to the dashboard. Now you can start the application process and finish it off. Okay, previous year data option. Yeah, this is important. If you have written this KCET exam or filled the form last year, then you can fetch your all details from the last year without typing it unnecessarily this year as well. So in dashboard, check for previous counseling, go to click previous data. Thereafter, enter your previous registration number, click fetch previous year data, and then review and edit as needed. Yeah, this option is available. If you have given the data, you want to do some changes, you can do it now here. Okay, rest all data you will be getting auto-populated. Now in section 1, general details, you have to give your religion, subcaste details, mother tongue. What is the mother tongue that you have? because this all is helpful for you later on in order to when you are claiming your some special reservation. Nationality, location details, complete address, pin code, state, district, qualification. I think it's all save and submit to proceed. Study details, enter number of years studied, how many years you have studied there. Suppose you studied for 6 years, then are you eligible for clause A? The answer is no. If you studied for 7 years but you did not study 10th or 12th anything, then are you eligible for clause A? The answer is no. So this is for identifying. This information helps determine the eligibility clause. For clause eligibility, you will understand. So enter the number of years, academic information of each year, school, college names and details. For clause B, you remember, no? Parents studied for 7 years minimum. Student did 11th and 12th from Karnataka. In that case, if you are going to be in clause B, parents' educational details and years of parents' education has to be mentioned. Later on, they may ask you for the documents to certify that. Eligibility clause details, state of study, board exam, board information, preferred eligibility clause. Okay, you got to choose your clause here, all right, and be clear about those clauses, which clause you fit in. As I said earlier, A, B, C primary clause, most of the people will fit in. Y for the outside Karnataka people, Z for the people NRI. If you are OCI, then you know A1 and B1 will also be clauses. Okay, 10th board marks, 11th, 12th and parents' year of study. Why you are giving parents' year of study? For clause B. Okay, action, save and submit, yeah, that's fine. Reservation claims. Select your applicable reservations, that's important, and get all your documents for these reservations ready because when the verification will happen. Okay, caste category, general merit, OBC, SC, ST, income based reservations. If you are going to have, you must have one, you must have certificate, and then remember EWS certificate or those kind of certificates are valid only for 1 financial year. You will have to renew. Okay, rural area category reservations, Kannada medium category reservation, linguistic and religious minority, and Kalyana Karnataka, which can be called as a Hyderabad Karnataka region. Now, important RD number. Okay, we have discussed about that RD number. That RD number is a must if you are going for any reservation claim. Then you have to have an RD number, and that RD number will help them fetch the details and they will do this online verification. If you are going to be, suppose you are from OBC 1A, OBC 1A, then SC, ST. In that case, you will have different RD number for the caste and for the income certificate. So you have to mention 2 RD numbers for these 3 categories. Rest OBC, SC, ST may be 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B. For that, you have to give only 1 RD number for the caste certificate and the income certificate both. Okay, fine, done. RD for, okay, this is already done. Okay, RD for rural reservation claims, only for general merit candidates and mandatory to give consent for all claims. They will ask you that are you giving consent for this? So you have to give because then only they will be able to fetch the data from the servers. After consent, 7, submit. Now, section 6, NRI OCI candidate. If you are NRI OCI, then you select yes and then provide the details which are mentioned here. If not, then click on no and proceed further. You have to give all these informations in that. Okay, upload the signature. Your signature must be less than 50 KB and JPEG and PNG format. If you are finding it difficult to do it, I don't think so. Any smart student will be able to find it and do it very easily. Okay, course and exam details you have to mention which are the combination you have and which are the exams that you are going for. Like subjects to appear, which are the subjects you are going to write the exam for. Whether your combination is PCM, PCB, they will have the radio buttons. You can select it from that. Suppose you are going for NEET. Can you go for all the multiple options? Like, maybe CET, NEET, PCM, PCMB. You can go for multiple options, but if you are very clear, you are only going for MBBS, BDS, Ayush, okay, or nursing or physiotherapy, in that case, only NEET you can select. Otherwise, you can select more also. Center selection, examination center choice. This year, I think they are trying to add for NEET. They are going to do it for Aadhaar connection. So, whichever is your home state or home districts, perhaps they will go for that, but not sure right now. Alright, and for CET, they will give you the district. College name will be decided later on. For practical examination, you have to select the college name only because that is already coming on the portal of CET online. Now, select practical exam center if claiming, okay, that's we have discussed already. So, we'll go to the next one. Online payment, application fee payment. You select the what is that. Proceed to payment gateway method, what you will use, GPay, online, debit card, okay, all that. And then whatever you pay, keep the receipt safe. After payment, application is complete. So you are done with the job, you have already paid the money. This is important, and I'm sure you must be remembering this. Okay, common registration issues and solution. Number one issue is SSLC mismatch. So verify Aadhaar details in SSLC must match. That's the one common challenge. Number two, OTP not received. There are many people, okay, remember one thing, that as it is a technological website, many websites go through the lag, okay, they get stuck. You may encounter, we have seen many students and many parents going through headache, migraine, all that due to this. So OTP not received, then you can try for some time, wait for some time, then try again. One. Number two, we recommend that you try filling up this application process in little odd hours, maybe very early morning, okay, or maybe late night. Then the load may be little lesser. Of course, it will disturb your schedule, but that's fine. So that you take care. Photo upload fails, less than 50 KB, this is done. RD number error. You are giving RD number, from there it is not fetching you the details. Can that happen? The answer is yes. So you have to go patiently about it. And if you are not able to do this all, don't worry that KEA sometimes give a window for other people to update or to enter the data or to change the data. That possibility always remains. Guaranteed? Not sure about it. Okay, after verification, download documents. Application receipt, you will download claim certificate, you will download CET 2026 application form. Okay, remember one thing, application receipt will come before the verification is done. Only after verification you will be able to download the application form. So you remember that, what are the ways to verify the documents. Okay, once it is verified, you can download the verification slips, and that will happen only when the results are declared. Okay, this is done. I think this is common sense. What if I miss the registration deadline? I think that I covered just 30 seconds before. Don't worry about it, the portal may reopen. Okay, especially for NEET candidates, there's a video released by KEA in which they have said that they'll be opening the window for NEET candidates to enter their details. For 1 week they will open it. Keep monitoring the KEA website for updates, okay, or you can connect to Hello Mentor team also and can try to get the idea. Just a reminder that application fee deadline 18th February, you can fill the application till 16th February, pay the fees by 18th, and 20th Jan to 20th February you can get your documents submission done online. Okay, for offline documents which are for clauses apart from A and Y, you will have to go to KEA office, okay, or you can get some offline documentation verification done from the colleges also. All information, okay, this is done. Keep mobile and email active throughout, this is important. Okay, whatever mobile number or email ID that you have given, that should be active throughout the process of counseling till the time you get admission. And download and print all receipts. Okay, and this is very important that we thank you for this. If you have any doubts, if you feel something was missed in this video and you are having still doubts, put that in the comment box and we'll take those questions. I hope this video helped. If you like the content, share this for better outreach. Subscribe to our channel because we'll keep posting you about all the latest happenings and the latest updates about the entire process of CET, COMET K and NEET counseling process as it will unfold. Thank you very much for watching.